Hey guys, what is up? Welcome to my channel. So today I have an exciting review for some new spring releases. Unfortunately, I wanted to get this up like last week, but I've been tied down with schoolwork, so I'm not getting this up as soon and as early as I would like, but that's fine. I'm still getting it up. So today I am going to be doing a review of the two new PUR palettes for the spring that you can get at Ulta right now. Now, a little fun story, I was at Ulta a few weeks ago and I never really buy PUR or look at PUR too hard. I'm just not super interested in the brand, but I happened to walk by and I saw these palettes and I literally stopped dead in my tracks for these palettes. They are beautiful, so I'm not reviewing this necessarily because it's a super hyped up and popular release. I'm reviewing this because I think it's a slept-on release. These are beautiful and I want to share them with you. So I've been playing around with these for a few weeks so I can really give you a thorough and in-depth review. So this might be a little bit long because I do have some opinions that I would like to share with you guys. So the first palette I want to start off with is the Visionary Palette. You can get this at both Ulta and the PUR website, and this one is $32, which is very, very affordable. So the packaging for this real quick is it's just a small handy little white case, very slim, very good for travel. So you're going to open up the palette and it's going to reveal a mirror and 16 eyeshadows. Now right away, what I want you to notice about these eyeshadows is that they are magnetic, so you can actually take them out of the pan. So take a look here. You can just literally take them out. So you can replace these with whatever eyeshadows you want, move them around. The name is on the packaging itself, so I don't know if you'd really want to do that. I probably won't do that, but I mean, that's just kind of a cool feature there. Really quickly, one thing that I did notice looking at the back of this was that it says it has a 6 months expiration date. I don't know why. I don't know if it's because these eyeshadows are particularly creamy, but that's just something you may want to consider. Usually, as far as eyeshadows go, I kind of keep them for longer than I should, so I'm assuming this is going to last more than 6 months, but if somebody wants to look into that, let me know. That's actually something I just happened to notice, and that's kind of alarming. Alright, so as you can see, this palette has more pinky, mauves, peachy colors in there, which is beautiful, beautiful, beautiful for spring, just so perfect. This palette is 100% stunning, takes my breath away. I'm just obsessed with it. So we're going to take a look into the colors more in depth. So this palette has 12 shades, like I said. 6 are more of their intense shimmer formula, 2 are satin, and the rest of the 4 are their matte formula. Now their matte formula is more of a matte and satin hybrid, which I don't mind. I think it looks very flattering on the eyes. It looks matte on the eyes. It's also going to be more flattering for more mature skin because it isn't that drying matte formula. So it's going to glide over some wrinkles a little bit better than a drier, chalkier matte formula would. So I think that's very good. So the top row here are the lighter shades. They're all for that intense shimmer. I will say that second color you see, it is a bit on the chalkier side, and I think it would work better with a glitter glue underneath or with a wet brush. Still stunning nonetheless. Now the second row down are the more deeper shades in the palettes. This is where you get more into the cranberry mauve colors. You have both of the satin and then 2 of the matte. You have that beautiful transition color, that's the last color on my arm, and a beautiful like almost amethyst color. That'll be really pretty in some looks. I think that was really nice to throw in there. And in the last row, you have your base / cream highlighter color, which is more of a cream pink, which is that third color right there, and a beautiful kind of metallic pink, that last color over there. And then of course you have more of a matte brown. I mean, as you can see, these are really good. I think this is a really good range of colors. You can definitely create a full look with this. I like the different finishes in here. I mean, if you're into this pinky, mauve, peachy color scheme, you're going to love this, and if you love metallic shimmery eyeshadows, you're going to love this even more. Alright, now quality wise, this was kind of my first time playing around with PUR shadows besides the ones I got in my BoxyCharm, and this is better than the quality in the BoxyCharm palettes. I'm just throwing that out there. A few of the shimmers I did find to be a little bit flaky, however that can be fixed with a wet brush or a glitter glue. For the most part, everything in this palette is very creamy. It blends beautifully. The mattes are definitely on the more powdery side, so you definitely want to use a light hand and tap your brush, but the pigmentation is good, blendability is good. It's a little powdery, but it's nothing you can't work, like, you can't fix. You can work with it very easily. Yeah, I mean, I really like this palette. I love the color range here. The quality is very good. The only alarming thing is that it has a 6-month expiration date on it for some reason. A few of the shades are a bit flakier and it's a little bit powdery, but for the most part this is a really great palette, and I think $32 is a very fair price. I really like this palette. Okay, so now we're going to move on to kind of the cooler palette. This is the Creator palette. I used this palette to do my look today. I filmed a tutorial of me doing this look. It will be on my Instagram, so make sure you check that out and follow me there, because that's how you can see how I created this look and kind of see how the colors blend and everything. But the Creator palette right here is $42. I could not find this on the PUR website, but you can get it on the Ulta website or of course at Ulta as well. It is $42, so it's $10 more expensive than the Visionary palette. The packaging is just this crazy aluminum tin packaging. It's very obnoxious. I quite like it. It's definitely a significantly thicker palette as well. And on the back it says the eyeshadow is 6 months expiration, and the bronzer and highlighter in here is 24 months expiration. So that is what? So I'm assuming there's an ingredient or something having to do with the fact that the eyeshadows are so creamy that it's making it have a 6-month expiration date. That's really concerning. I don't know. Okay. But anyways, we're going to open up the palette, and now the palette opens up to a mirror, and there are 12 shades. We have 6 intense shimmers, that intense metallic shimmer formula I'm talking about, 2 of a clear satin finish, and then 4 of the matte and satin hybrid I was talking about earlier as well. And then at the bottom you have 1 highlighter shade and 1 bronzer shade. So I really want to talk about the packaging some more because this is super cool. Now the reason that the packaging is so thick is because when you open it, wait. Isn't that so cool? So if you're doing your makeup, it can just stand like this and you don't need to hold the mirror up. So that's one cool thing. And then wait, so it has this kind of spongy, overlay to it. You can put your thumb in here and you have kind of like a Z palette. So you can move these shadows around. You can take some shadows from the Visionary palette out and put it in here. So this is going to be so awesome for travel. It's a bit clunky, but you have a mirror with a stand and you can put in whatever you want. So I am so excited about that. I think that's super cool. PUR, like, I am shook at your brand right now. Alright, so really quickly, let's go into the swatches of the colors. So the first one here are the matte shades. Very good neutral colors. You even have that really cool tone color at the end. And then you have your cream color, transition color, and more of a warm transition / crease color. They blend beautifully. These are awesome shadows. And the next row down, we have 4 of the intense shimmer shades. That second shade is gorgeous, a little bit on the flakier side, but you can work with it. And that third shade, pure cream. Like, it is so creamy, you guys. That's what I have in the center of my lid. It's one of those colors where when you swatch it, the swatch can just go on forever. And that glittery black color is actually really neat as well. If you're going out and pop that over the lid, I think that would be so cool. And then the next row down, we have kind of more of the bronzier shades, I would say. You have that beautiful first color, which is a very bronze color, and that really yellow gold. And then of course we have the swatches of the highlight and bronzer. The bronzer is almost a little bit more cool, so it's one of those bronzers that are good to contour and bronze with. It's not my favorite. It's very powdery. I kind of have a little patch up here because I didn't shake my brush off and it just like kind of clung to that area. So it's not the best bronzer, but you can definitely make it work. The highlighter is pretty nice as well. Again, not my favorite. I actually used an eyeshadow from the palette on top of the highlighter to give it some extra oomph. But yeah, the highlighter's not bad, but I don't think it was a bad addition to the palette. So I actually really like how the layout of these shadows are. You have your mattes and transition crease colors on top, more of your pinky colors in the middle, and then more of your bronzy neutral colors at the bottom. So I think I like the creator one a little more just because the color scheme I think is a little bit more friendly to everybody. I think a lot more people are going to enjoy that one, and the packaging is pretty awesome. The quality in this is the same as the quality in this, so they are very consistent. So if you had to pick which one to get, I would say go for the creator just because you get a little bit more out of it. I know it's $10 more, but I think it's worth it with the cool, like you basically get a Z palette here, and this is just awesome for travel, and I think the color scheme itself is more friendly like everyday people, whereas this one, I mean, if you look at it, it's very pink, which is beautiful for spring, but you have to want more pink eyeshadows, I'm not going to lie. I just think you can get more out of this palette. However, both of these are awesome, and if you want to pick both of them up, I think they're great. They're not going to completely break the bank compared to some other palettes that I've been reviewing lately. So yeah, these are really awesome. I think they're slept on. I haven't heard enough people talk about them. They're so, you guys, like, I love these. Definitely go check these out. When you see them in store, you're gonna want to buy them. I'm warning you now. Alright, so that's all I have for you today. I hope you guys enjoyed this review. A reminder, if you want to see kind of how I created this look and how the shadows work, be sure to check out my Instagram. It's morganturnermakeup. Yeah, and make sure, of course, you subscribe for more reviews. Comment down below any videos you want to see, and I will put them on my list. Yeah, and I'm going to try to post 1 to 2 videos a week. I don't know how successful I'm going to be at that because I'm trying to graduate college right now, so it's kind of crunch time for me. That's why I'm not posting as much videos, but come the summer, it's going to be awesome. I have some awesome plans for my channel, and yeah, so subscribe. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and have a great day. Bye.